How's everybody doing today? So I got a little something in the mail today. I bought this knife on the secondary market. So it's used, but it was like new condition, according to the gentleman I got it from. And the gentleman I got it from was actually another content creator, Edged Mindset. He did a video on this knife, and then I saw that it was up for sale. And I kind of had my eye on it. I wasn't really sure I was going to get this one, but the price was decent, and I do like the aesthetic. It's different and kind of cool. There we go. Wow, this sucker's taped up real good. Open it with the pair of 3. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, here we go. Get rid of that. So, as you can see by the design and probably the title, this is a Poikilo. Poikilo? Poikilo, I believe I'm saying that right. It's my first one of these. I've never had this particular knife before, this type of knife. It's a company that's not super old. I think they were, according to his video, I think they were founded about 3 or 4 years ago and started making knives. So, but this one was really unique design, and it won Blade Show Best in Show and Best Factory Folder in 2014. So let's check this guy out here. Boy, sucker's in there. Nice pouch with a little patch. Kind of cool. Nice little wrap. And there it is. The Poikilo Orca. That is kind of cool. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. So I just never really had seen a knife quite like this one that was based on, an animal. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I really like the aesthetic of it. It was unique and looked really clean. All right, so the handle is titanium, all titanium, and with inlays, and the inlays are perfect. I mean, you can't feel any seams or creases or anything. Full length titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip. Just 2 screws holding the knife together, which is pretty similar to what Sharp by Design does, which I like. It's pretty easy to get in there, get it apart, get it cleaned, whatever you got to do. All right, let's pop this blade open. Oh, okay. That's a nice looking blade. I don't know if I'd call that a drop point, more of a straight back. But a real nice finish on it. That is a pretty unique finish. It's not really a stone wash, but it's not a satin. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a polished stone wash. It's not super reflective, but it is, I'd say, semi-reflective. So flipper tab knife on this guy. Let's check out the lock bar access. You got a chamfer here. I believe, let's see here. Okay, so titanium liner lock with a lock bar insert. So that's very nice. Very smooth. Good deployment, action. Really smooth on the close. Really nice access to the liner lock. You can see where the stop pin is right there. On both sides, stops in the same place. A little bit of jimping on the flipper tab. It's not super aggressive, but there's a little bit of jimping there. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, you can reverse flick this thing real easy. So you got a couple forms of deployment. I don't know about Let's see if I can do that. The thumb's a little, no. Yeah, you can reverse flick it. It's not super intuitive. It's kind of subtle here. There's no sharp edges, but you can definitely get in there and get it. The detent on it, I'd say, is a little bit over medium. So pretty good detent, pretty stout. Really nice action. Really nice closing action too. So this is on multi-row bearings. I saw a video of this guy being taken apart, and it's got multi-row bearings that are made by Poikilo. As far as I know, they're not aftermarket. And they just did a really good job with the fit and finish on this knife. The inlays are perfection. A little bit of jimping up here that's more decorative than functional. I mean, you can feel a little bit, but it's definitely not a whole lot of traction on that guy. You got the Poikilo logo on that side, and then Bio Series on this side. M398 on the blade steel. So titanium handle, titanium pretty much everything, and then M398, which I don't have any experience with M398. From what I understand, it's a little bit more edge retention than M390, but I haven't really done a whole lot of research on it or anything. It doesn't really feel that heavy. We'll get a weight on it. Oh man, that's nice. That's real nice. All right, let's weigh this sucker, see what it weighs. Oh, 4.69 ounces. It's not bad at all. You know, I don't think so. Pretty good sized blade. I don't know what the dimensions are on this guy. I didn't really look that up, but I'll do some size comparisons for you guys real quick here. That's cool looking. I do dig it. All right, let's get this guy in the middle here. So this is the Para 3. I'll line them up butt to butt. And I'll do a Corda. Giant Mouse Ace Corda. Also a shorter knife. But, you know, quite a bit longer than the Para 3. And I'd say probably got a good 1.5 inches on the Corda. Do a couple more quick comparisons. Para 3 I use a lot because it's a pretty common knife that a lot of people have. So it's definitely quite a bit, you know, quite a bit longer than that. As compared to an OTF. Something I don't do a whole lot. Microtech, Ultratech. So about the same length with a glass breaker as an Ultratech. Sharp by Design, Mini Tempest. A little bit longer than the Mini Tempest. So nothing too crazy, you know. Very interesting aesthetic. I was kind of drawn to it right off the bat. Very unique. The handle does taper a bit, but it's pretty wide and it's very comfortable. This little end here kind of locks you in. Pocket clip is nice. You know, there's no sharp edges. It's completely rounded. Sharpening choil and plunge grind. Let's see how that looks. Pretty good. You know, you got a nice choil there. Definitely can't put your finger in it, but for sharpening purposes, it looked like it would do the trick. Let's see how sharp this guy is. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. I don't know if he used it a whole lot. He said it was like new in box, so I'm thinking he probably didn't use it much at all. And from the looks of it, I would say that is a correct statement. Looks pretty much brand new. So, yeah. I'm assuming this is PVD coated titanium. I doubt that it's DLC, but I don't know for sure. Really nice looking blade, man. Really unique. I don't really have any knives with a full length back spacer like that, so that's kind of cool. There is a lanyard post if you want to hook a lanyard to it. And there is, I believe, some internal milling here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Quite a bit of internal milling. Holy cow. Everywhere that they could take out material, they did. Even in the backspacer, you can see where they milled out the backspacer there as well. So lockup, maybe 20-30%. Let's check and see how solid it is. Make sure there's nothing going on there. Oh, it's rock solid. There is no movement. Up, down, left, right, solid. That's one thing I really like about all my knives is if they've got blade play, I tend to move them along. There's a couple exceptions, but generally I like a nice, solid, strong lockup. It just has that feeling of quality when you have that. And it's something I definitely look for in a blade. I will, goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing yet. I'm just not sure. It's kind of a showpiece. I could carry it. I mean, functionally, it would be excellent. It's a nice blade shape, nice belly, comfortable handle. Pocket clip looks really nice. I'm going to throw it in and out of my pocket real quick just to see how it feels. Good retention. Yeah, it's a really nice clip, actually. It's really nice. Well, all in all, sorry, shaking a little bit there. All in all, it looks really nice. Really good looking blade. Well, I just wanted to kind of share this unboxing with everybody. This is by no means a review on this knife, obviously. I'll probably carry it. I mean, it's such a cool knife. I don't know if I can just let it sit there and in the display all the time. I might have to carry this thing, show this thing around a little bit. It's really unique. I think there's some knife friends of mine that collect as well. I think they'll get a kick out of it, and I know my dad will get a kick out of it. So that's pretty cool. That's the Poikilo Orca. You can definitely see the Orca influence in the blade blade handle, which is kind of neat. Anyway, thanks again for joining me, everybody. I appreciate it. If you got any questions or comments on this particular blade, just leave them below. As always, you can like, subscribe if you like. I don't do a ton of knife videos, but I do them from time to time. All the knives that I have, I pretty much have to purchase. I'm not getting them given to me. So, my video content is a little bit limited, but I try to get knives that are high quality and knives that function really well and that I'm drawn to for one reason or another. And this one kind of spoke to me a little bit. So, yeah. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day out there. Take care.